Tyler Loop to kick off for
Tyler
Baltimore.
Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Return starts at the 3. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Panther Street. Go.
They run. It's the rookie from Louisiana. Wow, he had to power through.
Ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
27-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
19 tight. 19, 60, not saying 19. Dragon 60.
Now Sanders. Dump off caught by his back. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is third and 11.
Ready. 19, 18. Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Third and long for him here. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up fourth and long. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 28-yard line.
Take it to the house. Go, take it to the house.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
It's important. What?
Lamar off the play fake. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. This is caught inside the 15. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. That is Tyler Loop now on for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Browns nothing. Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Hey, Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Give now to the running back. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Come on. 6, 70, hey, smash Broncos.
Going to the ground again on first. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play.
79 Bronco 80.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And they get on top of it. Wow, nearly 2 turnovers on the same play, but it'll stay with them after the interception. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Jackson throwing here. Setting up the screen. Room to run inside the 20. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pull that in front further, 13-zip. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Throwing from the gun. Look at that power. Deep left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 18, right here. Corey, 70.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's looking deep once again. They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 35 on the pickup. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Panthers 6. Come on. Cowboys 19 tight. 18 Rattler.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. He's trying to go deep again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
60 Nazareth. 60, 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Going again here, Sanders. Finds a man, right side. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Go. Dragon 60. 30.
On first down, here's Sanders. All in left side. He has room for 25. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Ready. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And he'll go down here at the 16. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. This, our last play of the quarter.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns reach pay dirt for the first time this game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have first and 10.
Hey, middle. What?
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways. As much in training camp. You're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. Quick throw here, left side. That was a big 3-yard gain because if instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets them the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Flying down the middle of Henry. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
brings up second.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Blitz coming, Lamar. This is Cox, that's Walker. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Throwing again is Lamar. He set up the screen for Henry. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Whoops, knocks it through. Just a minute, 59 seconds remaining in our first half of football. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready? Kick the Eagle! Kick the Eagle!
Here's Sanders now. Cut out left. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35.
Back! Gravity Lions!
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Into traffic, complete! And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Sanders setting the pass. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Throw left side, finds Fanning. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Come on, come on. Hey, Warriors, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll go. It's Sanders. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
More.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
It's not.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got two in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here. First down, here's Lamar. Taking a chance to the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens take a 3-possession lead. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to the second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
No, we changed it.
From the gun, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd and 2, here's Jackson. Ooh, puts him there under this one, right side. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Here's Luke for the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Ravens making a 24-point ball game. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Complete out to the right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
17 yards.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Throw left side, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And goes to the hurry up here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. All set to go now from the 35. Working on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
I'll throw here on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
It is caught left side. And he gets this forward to the 19.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's caught. Fannin has it. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Flushed out of the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns start the second half with some needed points. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The 2-point conversion.
Toss to the man. He's in and left. And he's in. The 2-point try puts this lead to 16. That makes this a 2-score game.
31, Browns 15. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
brought down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
On second down, here's Henry again. This is going to be down to looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? They've got first down here from the 36.
36-yard line.
It's hot! It's hot! Return it.
Now here's Lamar. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He's got it near the 8. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. We'll see them tackle second and goal after the break. The Ravens have the football, and more importantly, partner, a solid lead.
On a quick.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
It's hot! It's hot! 180! It's hot!
Gets it again. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be third and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
Hey, Alpha!
Here's Lamar on the sneak. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on fourth and goal. Well, that was the right call for the situation, it looked like, Brock, but the defense just able to stop his progress right before the goal line.
And now a critical fourth down call, right? Defense feels good they get the stop, but offensively you also got good surge and movement. Can't wait to see the decision here.
It's hot! Hey!
Jackson's going to go on fourth. And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens likely locked up the win right there. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Browns 15. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for the Browns. First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Man in motion here. First and 10, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. He's dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. You just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage. Versus zone, it's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
Run out left. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Route set. This is 3rd and 5. Looking in the air here. He rolls to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns putting up points in a game decided.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
The Browns will line up for the two-point conversion.
Right side, they're going to try it with the toss play here. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that two-point attempt.
Browns 21.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's
I guess.
called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. And really create some indecision now defensively.
It's Henry on the counter. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now come out throwing. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete. Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
Back to throw now. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Thrown into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Browns take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10. at their own 19-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Crack on, 80. 70 range. 70 range.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's going to try another deep one here. Big game downfield. And they're finally able to take him down, but the damage done on that play. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing this one back of the end zone. This one is knocked away. A potential touchdown prevented. And now the offense has to make the long walk back to the line for 3rd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Force that to his right. A lateral goes haywire, fumble. And this one kicks out of bounds. They'll keep possession, but a tough spot now after a massive loss. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperate play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Put the body on the line for his team. And they get this down to the 28. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. What exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got in him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's first and goal. Lamar off the play fake. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Ravens keep running away with this. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
Ravens 52, Browns 21.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
Here's the handoff. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice game. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Second down, looking for options. And they get to him again. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
62
Not developing as they hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up. The outcome's decided here, but we've got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.
Kate, I think we're seeing the exact same thing. That look of exasperation on the coach's face. You can't afford to take a loss like that, especially on calls that normally work.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Trying to push deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns making the scoreboard look a touch better. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but coach will always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
And it's up and good, and they'll get one last tally in the final act of this ball game. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Carolina Panthers and the Minnesota Vikings.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off from US Bank Stadium. He's going to field this at the 2. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing right away. Completed over the middle. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go, set.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh no, the first throw of his career is intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game, Brock. All thanks to the interception on that opening possession.
Yeah, they love to say that a running game is a quarterback's best friends, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers.